Rightio, back with part C, the last little bit. Thomas wanted to get his fence painted. He needs to determine the cheaper of the two options. Cooper will do it for $30 an hour. The second option is my pen colour's changed there. That looks very weird while I'm trying to point with that colour. Let me just go back to something a bit easier for me to cope with. The second option is a local painter, Joey Jojo, who will do the job for $20 an hour plus a $30 starting fee. For each option, write the equation. So let's write the equation for Cooper first of all. Cooper should be making barrels, not painting, but anyway. Cooper, here we go, who's offered to do it for $30 an hour. So the cost is just going to equal $30 times the number of hours. I'm going to let T equal the number of hours. And it says H for the number of hours, so they've even told us. Do we have to use H for the number of hours? Well, fine. It's going to equal 30 times H. That's all it is. The other one, Joey Jojo. What's the cost of Joey Jojo? Well, it's $20 plus, $20 an hour plus a $30 starting fee. I was about to do them the other way around. $20 per hour, 20H, plus $30 just to get the show on the road. Okay, for each equation, state the gradient and the y-intercept. So for Cooper, the gradient, remember that's what you're multiplying the variable by. Well, H is being multiplied by 30. So the gradient is 30, and the y-intercept, that's the cost at 0 hours, if you like. Well, Cooper doesn't have like a standalone number. If you don't want him to work, it won't cost you a cent. Joey Jojo, I'm just going to write JJJ now. It's going to be too much effort for me otherwise. The gradient, how much is it per hour? It's $20 per hour. So the gradient equals 20. The y-intercept, this time it isn't 0. They start off charging you $30 just to come out. So the y-intercept is 30. If I wanted to sketch the value over 6 hours, well, let's get the 6 hours in here. Now we've got to estimate how much it's going to cost. Well, 630 is going to be 180, so I think this has got to go up to about 200 here. So 50, 100, 150, 200. That should be easy enough for us to work with there. So the first one, Cooper's one, let's do them in different colours. Cooper can be red. Y-intercept is 0, so it's going to start down here. And it's going to go up $30 every hour. So 10, 20, 30. After 2 hours, it'll be 60. I could go and plot them all the way along. You've got a ruler, so it'll be easier for you to do. I'm going to imagine I can draw really straight. So it should be going through those values there. And we said it should come out at about 180. And it's a little bit tricky there, but let's imagine that I've done that perfectly. You've got a ruler in the exam. So after 6 hours, that would be 180, wouldn't it? That's really messy. Almost looks like 180. Oh, good, when I Control Z to undo my undoing, it scrolls all the way to the top again. There we go, 180, that'll just have to do. The other one, let's do it in green. Joey Jojo is in green here. So the y-intercept of 30, it starts off by costing 30, but it's only going up by $20 every hour. After 3 hours, that's going to cost 90, same as the other one. That's where they're going to cross over, isn't it? But if you employed Joey Jojo for 6 hours, well, 620s are 120, plus 30 is 150. It's going to be a bit cheaper. And we could draw the lines in there. Now, again, this will be more what you expect to do in your assignment, but you get the idea of what we're on about. So use the graph to find the simultaneous solution. So where do they cross over? Well, it's 3 hours, and the cost would be $90. And that's easy enough to do. Which is the cheaper job if he takes 2 hours? Well, 2 hours, the red line's cheaper. So that's just going to be when Cooper is doing the work. So I've lost my little stylus somewhere. which is the cheaper job. If it takes 5 hours, you can see at 5 hours, it's now Joey Jojo that is cheaper. And it'd be really nice if you actually worked out the differences there. So after 2 hours, what was Cooper's? I'll stick 2 in the equation and it's 60. And the other one, Joey Jojo, 2 hours would be 40 plus 30 would be 70. That was $60 versus $70. 5 hours, Joey Jojo, if we have a look at the 5 hours, that's up at 130. And Cooper, as me, he's up at 150. So for 5 hours, it's 130 for Joey Jojo versus 150 for Cooper. You could also get those by subbing them in there, couldn't you? 5 hours, 150, 5 hours here, 100 plus 30, 130. Right, an inequality for the number of hours when Cooper's price is less than Joey Jojo's price. So Cooper is less than Joey Jojo when the red line is below the green line. So when when H is less than 3. Cooper's price is less than Joey Jojo's when H is less than 3. Joey Jojo's price is less than or equal to Cooper's price the rest of the time. So when H is greater than, and this one said or equal, so greater than or equal to 3. And that's it. All right, we're done. You can actually check the answers there, but hopefully that helps you understand it a little bit better. Good luck tomorrow. If you've got any questions, you know where the collaboration space is. Cheers, guys.